Hey everyone, so this will be a bit of a comparison here between the Marineland Portrait 5-gallon tank and the Marineland Contour 3, which is actually a 3-gallon tank. Now there is a 5-gallon tank of this Marineland Contour, and the only difference is that it is taller. It's actually the same size as this Portrait is, but this is the 3-gallon one, but otherwise exactly the same. Alright, so there's not really too much of a difference between these. They have a bit of a different LED setup. So this one has this bar. This one has, the Portrait has this guy. So it's actually a bit of a smaller LEDs on there. Let's see, it is very nice and dark out. So we'll turn off that one first here. And see, this is nice and bright. Lights up actually a decent amount of my room here. And then it does have nighttime as well. There's the nighttime, and I actually have some glow plants in there. And then here is the nighttime on the Portrait. There we go. So again, it lights it up very nicely for nighttime. And then one more time here, see if I can hit the right one. And this is the daytime one. Again, lights it up very nicely. So both of these light up the tanks very nice. Just to do a quick comparison for the nighttime here. So see, this is actually a bit of a brighter shade of blue, and this is a bit of a darker shade of blue. But otherwise, they both work quite nicely. And then there is the daytime lights, the white LEDs, and actually both keep on the blues as well when you're on the whites. And you see both of them light up the tanks very nicely. Again, I mean, that's really the only difference that I have found between these tanks is the lighting. Again, if you get the 5-gallon version of this, it is the same height as this guy's, or at least very, very close to it. I actually had that a couple of years ago. I mean, they're pretty much the same width, pretty much the same depth back there. Both of these have the built-in filters. So you have your filter cartridge here. I have a heater in here, so there's a spot for a small heater. And then the pump is down there. Again, has the plastic piece and the glass piece here. Again, the glass piece and plastic piece. You have the pump down there. I have a heater down there. And then you have the cartridge right here. One thing I will say is I've had this tank for longer than this one. And at first, this one's pump, they're both on the lowest setting right now. This one's pump was about how this one is, which is pretty quick. And over time, it has slowed way down. So I don't know if it's clogged or what, but it has slowed way down. I figured I'd mention that. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much of a difference here. Both of these come with this little plastic base, yes, stand, whatever you want to call it. Again, both come with the glass piece and the plastic piece. Again, really the only difference is the lighting on them, you know. So they look a tiny bit different with that. Otherwise, I mean, especially again, if you get the 5-gallon one, it'll pretty much look exactly the same. Just the lights are a bit different. I believe they're about the same price. This one I got from free from my brother, and I believe they're around 60 to 70. This guy was either 50 or 55, and then the 5-gallon one is about $10 more, at least from the pest store I was working at, which is where I got it from. It was about 65 for the 5-gallon tank, instead of the 3-gallon. So pricing is about the same as well. I guess just choose whichever lighting you like better, because otherwise there's not really much of a difference between them. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope this was somewhat helpful. Hopefully. You guys have yourselves a good one. Goodbye.